decided I'm going to make a video for you, and this video is going to kind of go how I am throwing my daughter a baby shower. When you live on a budget and you utilize food pantries and you don't have the extra money, but yet there's things, special times come up and you want to be able to do a gathering, a party, how do you do it on a budget? Well, don't worry. Mama to all, Amber is here to show you how I throw things on a budget. I promise you it can be done, and it can be done nicely. It does take a lot of work. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to let you know this is going to be a very chaotic video because it's going to be clips here, clips there. I may stop it and restart later. I just want to show you along, and you're going to hear my dogs. They're redonkulous. But I just want to show you how I do it and the fact that it can be done. Gabby, what are you barking at? Stop right there. Stop. Stop. Good. Stop. Stop. Can y'all not bark? Thank you. Thank you, Belle. Nope. Not in my kitchen. You know the rules. Andrew? Nope. I'm cooking. Out. So yeah, it's real life around here. You're going to hear stuff. It's going to be chaotic. I've already done a lot of prep that I haven't shown you guys. I have went through my pantry, I've went through my fridge, I've went through my freezers, and I've said, hey, what can I make for this? I am doing appetizer style. So last week, or this past weekend, I made a bunch of meatballs from scratch from the meat that I got from the food pantry. Those logs, I got like a 5-pound log of a ground pork. Yeah, ground pork. I had a 3-pound log of ground beef. I had a couple individual pound packs. So I did some ground pork and beef meatballs. We had some for dinner one night with brown gravy and noodles, like Swedish meatballs. The rest of them went into the freezer so that I can do baby shower meatballs using barbecue sauce, grape jelly, the traditional soup sweet baby shower meatballs. So that's one thing we're gonna have. I have enough tortillas and lunch meat that I decided instead of doing tea sandwiches, I'm gonna save the bread in the freezer for my family use, but I'm gonna do pinwheels because I feel like I can get more. I have cream cheese in the fridge because when it's on sale, I typically pick some up. So we're gonna have what I like to call club pinwheels. The only thing I had to buy for that was some of these little bacon pieces, and they're the real bacon. You could make your own bacon. This right here was $1.90, I think it was $1.98 at Walmart. So it was cheaper than a pack of bacon, and I don't need a whole pack of bacon right now. So we're gonna do those. We're gonna have pasta salad. Well, typically we have a elbow noodle macaroni salad. I looked in my pantry, guess what? I don't have elbow noodles. But I have a bunch of other pasta that I have accumulated either from someone sending me gifts or from the food pantry. So we had some farfalle, the little bows, and I figured that would be cute. Bows, it's a little girl for the baby shower. So we're gonna do pasta salad. My pasta salad is very simple. The food pantry blessed me, Gabby out of the kitchen. Blessed me with lots of cucumbers. I use cucumbers in it. They blessed me with tomatoes. I use tomatoes in it, and I typically use green bell peppers. However, I had yellow peppers, and I got it from the pantry probably 2 weeks ago, but the way I store my veggies, they last for a very long time. I will slice the bell peppers and put them in mason jars and into the fridge. If you've never done that, I highly recommend looking up how to store veggies in mason jars. They last so much longer. And as you can tell, I've already been prepping, so I'm not gonna put my veggies into my pasta salad right now. I am gonna get my pasta salad, the basic dressing on it, which is like mayo, vinegar, sugar, salt, and pepper, but it's just gotta be that right ratio to have that the right taste. I'm gonna slice up the cucumber, and it's actually going to go into this mason jar as well. And then tomorrow, I will mix it in before. You don't want your veggies to get soggy. So, And how am I saving money by doing this? I'm using items I have at home. And I'm not buying something to serve it in. I have really cute Corning dishes. It's a little girl, so I'm using the flowered ones. But I also have glass bowls. I have the fluted. I have a ton of vintage glassware. As you guys know that have been following, I love vintage. So therefore, everything in my kitchen, for the most part, is vintage, including my stove. I brought you guys over closer today. My kitchen is still a hot mess, but guys, I love it. When I cook on this stove, I can just imagine people that, you know, what this stove, the home it was in at the time. I do have eggs boiling on the stove because I'm going to do deviled eggs. I have already made the potato salad. Hold on. I am still figuring out that timer. That timer, I did not set it, but it just randomly goes off, so I just kind of like move it. If anybody knows how to work that timer, please tell me down below. So yes, this is a video showing you clips of our baby shower. I will follow along all the way till we get to the shower. The shower is tomorrow. So, Gabby, get out of Mama's kitchen. It's kind of chaotic. But I'm going to pause you and I'm going to go grab the list so that I can tell you what all we're making, because there is more than just this. Hey, so I'm back. I got sidetracked. I finished the pasta salad. The potato salad is done. I've got a white cake cooked and done because that's going to turn into strawberry shortcake. Why? Because I know how to make cake from scratch. You don't have to buy anything if you have it on hand. I have lots of strawberries, so we're going to make a strawberry, almost like a puree type thing, to do the strawberry shortcake cups. But before I do that, I actually am working on Rice Krispies right now. I've got my stove on low. I've got a stick of butter melting in my pantry. I don't know how old these marshmallows are, but I don't think marshmallows expire or go bad. Well, there's a Best Buy. It says April 27th of 25, but they're marshmallows and they taste fine. So I found some bags of marshmallows and then Rice Krispies. Now, how is this budget friendly? All right, I don't know what just happened. I'm hoping I caught that clip, but it just turned off. But if you're pregnant or have children under the age of 5, you receive what's called WIC in the state of North Carolina, and other states also they have it. So Hannah receives WIC. She receives $47 for fruits and veggies. So for this baby shower, we utilized that and we got what did we get for the veggie tray? We got kiwis, we got mini peppers, cherry tomatoes because we didn't get cherry tomatoes from the pantry, broccoli, and cauliflower. We utilized the WIC benefits to pay for those because we did not have any, but we did have carrots, cucumber from the food pantry. So therefore, our veggie tray is primarily either WIC or food pantry. Saves a lot of money. Fruit tray, same thing. Her $47 covers fruits and veggies. So for the fruit tray, we have strawberries from the food pantry, grapes. We have the red grapes or purple grapes from the food pantry, but we picked up some green grapes. We bought kiwis with the wick, blueberries. I did not get raspberries because they only had one package and they did not look good. I got some oranges to cut up for orange slices, pineapple, and I'm going to make a cream cheese fruit dip to go in it. And then her wick, she gets a pound of cheese. We also got some cheese from the food pantry. We got those Ritz crackers from the food pantry. So there is the cheese and crackers. I made the meatballs. I did have to buy a package of Little Smokies, but I do have a Sam's Club membership. I've had it since 2020. I do not go and buy a lot. So therefore you never really see a Sam's Club haul, because the only things I typically purchase from there, my toilet paper, laundry detergent. Sometimes, like I had to go yesterday, sometimes I'll utilize their bakery because you can actually get 30 cupcakes for $17. And it saved me time from having to make them and decorate them. So I did get 30 cupcakes from them for $17. I picked them up yesterday. And also, I was able to treat me and Josh to a little dinner date. Sam's Club, we both ate, and it was $8 and some change. But I don't really utilize Sam's Club like some people do. We go a couple times a year. It's worth our membership, so we do keep it. What am I saying? But yeah, and also you guys know I have really bad ADD, ADHD. They did change my medicine, but whatever. I don't think it's working like it should. Drinks, we're gonna do lemonade, pink lemonade, sweet tea, and some water. I'm not doing sodas. Now for the desserts, I told you I picked up those cupcakes from the food, from Sam's Club. I made the cake. We're gonna do strawberry shortcake cups. We have I'm going to do chocolate covered strawberries because in my pantry, I still had 2 of these from, they say July of 2024. We're gonna see if they still work. Hopefully they do. And if they do, we are gonna have chocolate covered strawberries. If not, I'll use almond bark because I did pick up a package of almond bark that was $4.18 at Walmart, I think. So I got a white and a chocolate, so $8.50. If I have to, that's all it costs for me to do these because I have a ton of strawberries. And then I'm going to do the Rice Krispie treats and I'm going to dip them. And I have some sugar wafers, which were really cheap. I have some on my wish list because we absolutely love those. But I bought some of those from Amazon and I'm just going to partially dip them. But back to WIC, you get cereal, and Rice Krispies is one of those cereals, so I didn't have to really buy it. We utilized the WIC benefits for that. And then we have, of course, the potato salad, the macaroni salad, the deviled eggs, and the club pinwheels. I'm still working on getting everything together. But this is the recipe for the best cream cheese fruit dip. We're gonna try that, and I hope it turns out good. So now, I am going to pause you because I'm going to get over here and melt down some marshmallows and get this Rice Krispie treats going. I'll bring you guys back once I get some more stuff done. I would leave you recording, but I would end up having to edit a lot out and I'd probably forget that you're on. My brain is everywhere today, by the way, and I'm still drinking coffee. I have a Stanley cup, like, it's not a Stanley, but it looks like a Stanley. What are they called? Cups, but they have the handle and they have a straw. I have that with water over there, and then I also have a Diet Pepsi. Oh, and I gotta do the watermelon thing. I'm gonna try my best to cut it to look like a baby carriage. We shall see. But I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get back to work. And we're going to follow along and see how I can throw this baby shower together. Let's see if I can use this remote to stop you guys. Hey, so I figured I'd bring you guys along just a little bit to show you what I'm doing as far as Rice Krispies go. These are those marshmallows and a stick of butter. And the butter was also from the food pantry. It was that challenge butter I got. I'm melting those down, and I always have like food coloring and baking supplies on hand because I absolutely love to bake. But I'm melting them down and I'm creating the marshmallow thing, but I added in some pink gel food coloring to make them just pink. Trying to keep my temp on low. You don't want to burn your marshmallows or anything. So I think we have it pretty well melted down. I'm going to get the Rice Krispies to add in there. And then I've already sprayed, but these are little owls. That we got 2 of those from the food pantry, and we got 1 of these, and I sprayed these down with some vegetable oil cooking spray, and I'm going to use those and try to have like little shapes, so to say, for the Rice Krispies. But I wanted y'all to see that pretty pink marshmallow goo. Oh, and I am going to add in some sprinkles, but for now, let's get some Rice Krispies in there. And there's that thing going off again. All right, push in and set stop time. Push in and set start time. Push, that's these. Turn selector to timed bake. Set thermostat. I don't understand this one. I need it to stop. And I don't follow a recipe, especially with Rice Krispies, when I kind of know what I'm doing. I just eyeball it. I'll go ahead and turn that off. Well, keep it on low, just low. This is where it gets like difficult because you're mixing in all the Rice Krispies and the marshmallows. And you want to get it all through. And I may have to add some more Rice Krispies. It's a sticky mess is what it is. Alright, I feel like it needs just a little bit more marshmallows. Not marshmallows, Rice Krispies. Sorry guys, see? Alright. But I'm going to continue working on this. I'm going to pause you guys. I'll bring you back. What are we doing now, friends? I have the same Dutch oven. This is just a really big one. It's probably my favorite. But I have sugar in here. Don't know how much. I just dumped some in there till I thought it was enough. I have washed 3 containers of strawberries, and I'm going to go through them. I'm going to cut the tops off. And we're just going to cut them not completely down because they're going to cook down. We're making like a strawberry compote, maybe is what it's called, that we are going to top our white cake that I will show y'all along the way. I'm going to take the white cake and I'm going to like crumble it and put it in little cups. Top it with this compote stuff, and then a homemade cream cheese Cool Whip style icing. It's a cream cheese whipped cream. It'll hold up better than just your standard Cool Whip. Like if I take heavy cream and just make it, it sometimes doesn't last very long. So with the cream cheese in it, it'll help it to hold up and not liquefy. I'm telling you, it's Saturday. The shower is tomorrow. Trying to get everything together has been very chaotic. But on a different note, I had a very pleasant phone call yesterday. I was actually on my way back from Sam's Club. So it was nice because Josh was tired and he was dozing off in the car. So it was just me driving, but it was a very surprising phone call. It was Mama Sue, and I absolutely loved it. I met on this channel. I haven't ever met her physically, but I can promise you one day I will. She has adopted me practically. She treats me as if I am her child. I miss my mom dearly. I still get emotional just thinking about it. But having someone like her in my life, it helps. So she called me, we talked. It was very nice to actually hear her voice. That was the first time that I talked to her, like actually talked, not through a letter or a card or a comment. So that was really awesome. I feel very blessed to have her in my life. So yeah, Mama Sue is awesome. And some of these strawberries to me are gonna go to the chickens because I'm not gonna eat them, and they're definitely not going in my thing. And over here I have what I call my chicken bowl. As I'm cooking, stuff goes over there and then it goes out to the chickens. But it is very chaotic trying to get everything together. I'm trying to think of what I've managed to be done, which is the potato salad, the macaroni salad. I've got the eggs cooked. I just got to make the deviled eggs. The Rice Krispies, they're just not dipped in chocolate yet because I'm not going to dip anything in chocolate until everything that's going to be dipped is done, so I can do all the dipping all at once. But I have them, I'll show you. They're just stuck in here right now doing their thing. They're hardening up, I guess. So we're gonna let them do their thing and set up, and I'm gonna get this together so that I can get it on the stove and cook it down, and then it's gonna go in the refrigerator because it's gonna cool. I'm not assembling the shortcake cups today. I'm just gonna have everything made, and then tomorrow her shower starts at 2 p.m. That way people that attend church are able to come. And I will assemble them right before. So, yeah. Oh, and I was able to tell Mama Sue, and I'll tell you guys, where am I having her shower? I'm not having it at my house. My house, I host Thanksgiving and Christmas in my house. But with the amount of people that have been invited, we are not exactly sure who all is coming. We're hoping for a really great turnout. We have what's called a community building, and you just have to go through our Chamber of Commerce and make sure it is available. You have to fill out a contract, and all of that stuff, and abide by the rules, like no alcohol, no smoking on their premises. But you can utilize this building, which has chairs, tables, it has a full kitchen. So I can take, and it's in my community, it's right down the road. It's not like I have to go an hour away. So in the morning, I can start taking all my stuff and putting it in that fridge, getting tables set up. And Mama Sue asked me if I had anyone to help me do all my stuff. As you can see, I am the one preparing everything. Tomorrow, for setup, Josh will be available, my husband. He is working today, so he is not here to help me. But tomorrow for setup, Josh is helping me. This man that we actually worked with him, his name is Kevin. We became really good friends with him, almost family. And when they say blood, you don't have to have blood to be family, it's very true. Because Kevin is an older gentleman. His kids are a little bit younger than me, I think. They may be in their 30s. And it's funny because one of his daughters is Amber. But he's kind of stepped up and he's helping out. He actually ordered tablecloths. He has ordered chips. He bought cups. And he lives right behind the community building practically. And he's going to come help me set up. because, you know, I'm a little short girl. He said, I can help you hang anything over 3 feet. But I have a few people like Kevin. I don't have a ton. And it's okay. It's okay. I've managed to do this and live like this, so it is a-okay. We're gonna get it done. What's something else we could talk about while I'm doing this? Hannah's pregnancy. Mama Sue had to ask me. She said that I don't talk about it a lot on the channel, and I don't. Typically, I get comments, you know, I had one, and it was, I hope I'm wrong, but I heard your daughter, your teen daughter is pregnant. Well, no, she didn't hear wrong. My teen daughter is pregnant, and guess what? I am excited. I feel like I am a Christian, so I believe Jesus Christ did this for a reason. I just lost my mother May 22nd. My mother on April the 25th, her 60th birthday, we went out to dinner. We had a wonderful dinner, and Hannah told her then that she was pregnant. But what Hannah didn't realize is I had already told my mom. I had told her the same time I found out because I was super excited. My mother was super excited. I am working on something for the baby out of my mom's clothing, and my mom had this one shirt that said great grandma to be. So I'm working on a little quilt. But Hannah's pregnancy is going good. She is now in her 3rd trimester. She is due November the 2nd, and her birthday is November the 3rd. The baby is measuring, her fundal height is measuring about a week ahead. The baby does have a name. It's baby Inslee. It's a little girl, and super excited. I'm going to get these on the stove. We're super excited for her arrival. But yeah, Hannah's doing wonderful. Yeah, I don't know really what else. I mean, about her pregnancy. She's got a nice little baby bump. It's so cute. She's got a dress on today, and I can see it because she is treating herself. Her boyfriend Nick is taking her to get her nails done so that they're done for the baby shower. He actually gave me the gift card that we are going to use for the diaper raffle, because part of her baby shower, to help her to get more diapers and wipes, I sent out on the invitation that there will be a diaper raffle. You will receive tickets for bringing wipes or diapers, and at the end I will draw the name, and whoever wins gets a prize. I have a thing, I know people probably think I'm crazy, but everyone does it. It's called re-gifting. You receive a lot of stuff. You don't really need the stuff. Like, my stuff is, it came from my mom's. It's not even mine. I gave it to my mom for Christmas last year. It's a wax warmer, but it's still in the box. It's a Red Barn brand. I gave it to my mom for Christmas last year, and when my mother passed, I found it in her home. She had never opened it, brand new, still in the box. So I said, okay, I'll use this as the gift. Well, at work, they gave everybody a $50, what's the name of that store? It's not Staples, Best Buy. A $50 Best Buy gift card, and he said he's not going to use it, so it was basically free. So the gift we're giving away is free, but it's going to be nice to whoever wins, and it hopefully will help to bring her in some more diapers and wipes. Also, Mama Sue, I received part of the stuff, and I actually packaged it. I didn't let Hannah have it yet. I actually put it in a gift bag so that I can take it to the baby shower and put it on the gift table. But what am I going to do now? I'm going to get over here. I'm going to stir up these strawberries and sugar and create a compote. I may take a small break and sit down just for a few minutes, and then I'm going to figure out what's next on my plan. But I need the tray for them.
Hey friends, so that last clip, don't know what happened, but here we are. Josh and I have got it set up, and we're just going to go through this and show you the items that we have. Back here you can see the silverware holder. That was actually blue. I spray painted it white. Utilizing the items we have at home, I was serving the stuff in platters and bowls that we have, saving money while we do it. The drink dispensers that you saw were borrowed from my friend, so we didn't have to purchase that. I actually had another coworker slash friend that decided to purchase tablecloths for us and cups and stuff of that nature. But here you see I have my crock pots. There is nothing wrong with using what you have to throw a party. See, here's the veggie tray. See how it came along? It looks nice. We have the meatballs back here. Again, using the crock pot from home. A lot of people buy those just simple throwaway bowls and stuff for parties. There's no need in it. And if you'll notice here, we have some olives. I actually had these olives in my fridge. Nobody was eating them. Figured it was perfect to bring them here. Back here, as you can see, the cupcakes, those are on the pizza stands that I own. We have a bowl of fruit, well, watermelon and cantaloupe. All the little strawberry shortcake cups I made. We have some cheese and crackers on this side. And there's, if it'll come back over, the really nice fruit tray. We got chocolate covered strawberries. They turned out good. But there's that fruit tray. Look at it. It doesn't take a lot to make it look like a lot. And Josh was helping me set up, and as you're going to see, I need to turn this cheese tray around. But there we have it. Just some crackers and cheese. And I already own this little display thing, so we just put the desserts on there. And all the leftover chocolate, as you can tell, I turned into a bark, just a chocolate bark with sprinkles. So now let's see what the inside of this building looks like. There's Josh sitting beside our table that's going to do the diaper raffle. We have those two baskets. One basket has our printed out tickets that we will put their names on, and the other basket is where you put the names. So as you can see, there they are. We just printed them out, and over here they get filled out and put in the other basket. But that is using the tablecloths that our friend purchased, and I had some pink fabric I found at the thrift store. So on 2 tables I used the pink fabric. But that is our lovely diaper raffle table. And then if we go this way, this little building, oh wait, here we go. There's Hannah. There's the mom-to-be. Isn't she beautiful? But it has like this mantle fireplace, and so we just taped some balloons, and there's Nick, the dad-to-be, my niece, and these little paper doilies that you see on the table. I got those at the thrift store, along with these baby predictions and advice. I found those, an entire pack at the thrift store for like $1, so I grabbed them because I knew I could use them. And the only decoration we bought new is that backdrop. It said it's a berry sweet baby is on the way. I purchased that off Amazon. It was like $10 or $11. Over here's the gift table with my diaper cake on it. Some balloons that Hannah and Nick had picked up. Over here is the game tables. And again, these games were very frugal and they didn't cost much to make. You have the dress the baby. You know, you can read it if you want to, but 2 people get blindfolded and you have to dress the baby basically in the dark. This other one I think is like taste the baby food. Yeah, guess the baby food. But if you think back, if you go back in the video and pause it where the backdrop is, those balloon stands, those are super, super, super easy to make. All you need is a base of some sort and a pole. And then my balloons were donated. I say donated. They were given to me by a friend because she had an abundance of pink balloons, and Josh blew up the balloons. Well, actually, we borrowed her balloon pump to blow them up. And you just blow up and tie together 4 balloons, and you just kind of twist them around a pole, and you can create a really nice balloon tower. Super easy, very frugal. And over here, this is the Deliver the Babies game. And there's just, you know, panning back over the simplicity that we did. That is my sister back there. But overall, I think it turned out lovely. Very frugal. It looks like it might have costed a lot, but it really didn't. This is the kitchen they gave us to use, that was with it to use. And as you can tell, Miss Frugality has her chicken bucket with her. Any and all scraps go in there. And I just had to show you that I've got the bottles of water in the freezer right here, getting them cold. But we printed these labels out on paper, and then we used a piece of packing tape to laminate the water bottles so that the paper didn't fall off. But, and look, here is 2 of my friends that have known my daughter since like elementary school. They are doing the Dress the Baby game. So I just figured y'all might enjoy watching this. It's kind of interesting. I played it, and let's just say I did not win. I think the larger baby was harder because in this one I also noticed that Brenda, that had the larger baby, was not able to complete it as fast as the smaller baby. But they both know what they're doing. But I mean, it was a fun game. You just blindfold yourself. And also, if you look at those sleep masks that they're wearing, we found those at
She got the feet right.
Yeah.
Actually, I found them because, you know me, I'm a frugal shopper. I think I paid 10 cents for each one. So 20 cents to have sleep masks or blindfolds that we did not get rid of. We just put up in a box.
For the hand. Is that all?
All right, you got it.
Basically.
Amy
I actually
wins.
salvaged almost all of the tablecloths that they would get. And this is just a few clips of Anna and Nick opening the gifts. Figured you guys might enjoy seeing that. They were very thankful. They received a lot of wonderful, awesome, beautiful blessings. Baby Inslee is going to be super loved, and it's absolutely a blessing to have a grandchild.